Welcome. Today, I am going to give you a sigil that will instill trust in yourself as a creator, as a wealth creator, as a magical practitioner, and all the benefits that come when you trust yourself deeply. That's what we're doing today. Welcome. I'm Reverend Valerie Love. How you love it? How you love it? How you love it, baby? How you love it? Because that's all the universe wants to know from you is how you loving. How you loving? How you loving? How you loving? Family, I've been really having some, as everyone comes in, come on in, come on in, come on in. How you loving? How you loving? I'm coming to you from my home in Mexico, my beautiful abode in Mexico. I love my home in Mexico. So I have been really, really I've been in a space of stillness and going deeper into what do I truly, truly, truly love? And what's my next move? What are my next big boss moves? Right? You know how you get into those very introspective moments because you're about to come out with boss moves that are like bigger boss moves than you've ever done in your entire life, kind of boss moves. That's where I am right now. That's exactly where I am right now. And the big boss move that is coming up and out is growing Soul Excursions, our retreat luxury travel company all around the globe, to it could be $1 billion brand. It definitely could be $1 billion brand. Growing Soul Excursions to $1 billion brand. These luxury, gorgeous, beautiful retreats all over the world that I love. And there are a couple of hundred countries to explore on the planet, a couple of hundred. And Soul Excursions has been many countries. So far, our retreats have taken us to many spaces throughout the United States. So we've done Sedona, we've done Salem, New Orleans, Miami. We love DC, Virginia, especially out on Virginia Beach, where the Association for Research and Enlightenment is. We have done quite a few retreats in the States. And we've also done retreats in Mexico and, pardon me, as you know, and we've also done retreats in Greece, Italy, Thailand, Dubai. We've been to Dubai and Abu Dhabi several times. People love Dubai and Abu Dhabi. They love it. We always get yeses for Dubai and Abu Dhabi, right? Because it's just so iconic. And we'll be doing lots more luxury retreats all over the world to all kinds of amazing places. And we've been doing it. I've been actually doing this for 18 years. I know people don't really know how long I've been doing retreats. I did my very first retreat in 2025. It'll be 20 years since my first retreat. So, and wow, what have I learned? We've done all kinds of retreat centers. We've done hotels, resorts. We've done a lot. And the next 20 years are going to be even more spectacular, right? Because Soul Excursions will be a true epic travel brand luxury for spiritual people, spiritual practitioners, magical practitioners, teaching spiritual practitioners and magical practitioners how to be wealthy, how to be absolutely rich, how to be super wealthy, uber wealthy, billionaires. Why not? Why not? You know, Jay-Z and Beyonce did it with music and artistry. You can do it with your artistry. You can do it. And even if you don't have aspirations for a billionaire like I or other people, you don't have to have billionaire aspirations. You could have multimillionaire aspirations. Maybe you have millionaire aspirations. Maybe you have six-figure aspirations, multiple six-figure aspirations. Whatever your aspirations are for your artistry in the world, of which you are a multi-talented being, come on, boo. You got talents galore. You have gifts galore. You have many creative interests, many creative pursuits. all of the people that I have met in our community are multi-gifted. Like they can be a psychic and they can sing and they can draw. Like that's probably you, right? That you're a holistic healer, a Reiki practitioner. You can make merch. You can whip up spells. You can teach. You can dance. We have we're multifaceted diamonds. And most of the people that I work with who have companies or businesses, spiritual practitioners who have businesses and companies, they've tried to fit themselves into one dimension of the multifaceted diamond that they are and wonder why they feel stuck or trapped in their business or their offerings to the world. It's because you're only expressing one dimension of yourself. You have a tarot business, maybe your tarot business is super successful. Well, what about your singing? You're not singing. Yeah, but I don't know how singing has anything to do with tarot. Okay, well, let's merge that. Let's integrate. And maybe it means another brand, or maybe it means an integration into tarot, or maybe it means shifting away from tarot to your singing, if that's the true highest calling right now. It could be many different things, and we discover those when we go into coaching and working with our people. I love that. And I love working with our people in person. Gone are the days of me coaching on Zoom. I'm over it. I'm actually somewhat over Zoom. It has become a necessary evil. I call Zoom a necessary evil because we were just on Zoom last night for the Lionsgate and sharing with our community. And I love seeing all the beautiful faces on the Lionsgate. As a matter of fact, were you with us last night on the Lionsgate? There's something I want to show you. If you were not with us last night on the Lionsgate, there's something I want to show you that you may enjoy. Hold on, I'm going to pull it up. It was so fun, absolutely free. You can even still get this. Let me go on screen share. You can even still get this. You can get the recording. And I promise you, the recording is not just for the Lionsgate now. The recording is for every Lionsgate, right? Lionsgate comes around every year. And how can you maximize the spiritual energy, the rays that we're bathing in right now? How can you maximize these energies for your incredible ascension? Okay, so here we are at the Valerie Love YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit like, love, all that kind of stuff. Look at our beautiful members. Look at the little join button. So beautiful. We got many, many, many beautiful members. I don't know how they choose which members they're going to share here. I don't know, because we have a whole lot more members than this, but it looks like they pick some of our members to share. Anywho, the channel, and there are other channels, my beauty channel, and of course the Christian Witches channel, which just grows like gangbusters all the time. Like every day it grows. I love it. I love it. When you come to Valerie Love, and you can get here by going to ValerieLoveTV.com, ValerieLoveTV.com. Click on community. And after, oh, okay. Very satisfied. Okay, I'm taking a survey now. Okay, I'm going to do that. All right, you're welcome, YouTube. Okay, now, ooh. So please, if you would, vote on this poll, because I'm teaching a Wealth Masterclass in September. August was all about the magic classes. So I'm teaching Bible magic, angel magic, crystal magic. You got to solidify your magic. So August is all about the magic. It's a super magical month. We have the Lionsgate. We have 2 full moons, which the second one is a blue moon. A lot is happening in August. So August, I'm doing master classes for magic, and you will find those at christianwitches.com. So if you just go to christianwitches.com, I'm going to put this in the chat. christianwitches.com, click on classes. Let me put this in the chat so everyone has it. Okay, now going back here. Boom, there you go. Look at all of our beautiful peeps on the Zoom last night. I freaking love it. I posted this on the community tab. There's a picture of our gorgeous retreat attendees in Greece and Italy. Look how amazing. Look how amazing. I tell you, we have so many pictures and footage we haven't released yet. It is insane. We have a ton of footage and stuff we haven't released yet. So please go vote and let us know, what do you want to learn about in the September masterclass? Do you want me to drop the secrets on YouTube? How I make googobs of money on YouTube, and how we make googobs of money from YouTube without being monetized. You do not have to be monetized on YouTube to make googobs of money from YouTube. I probably have made, I don't know, definitely multiple six figures have come to me just from YouTube by itself. Okay, Bitcoin. Do you want more Bitcoin class? Do you want more on book royalties, profits, setting up your Amazon ads account? Do you want to push more into your books? Do you want to learn about how to run some really profitable retreats? They don't even have to be global retreats. They can be retreats in the country. They can be in your neighborhood. I used to run retreats right in my neighborhood. We didn't venture out of the DC area. I was in the DMV, DC, Maryland, Virginia. We did not venture out of the DC, Maryland, Virginia area for at least the first couple of years or so. Then we started going further and further and further and further. Yeah, we've led retreats in Bali as well. So that's what's happening. Yes, Courtney, you like that idea of how to run. Look, I love retreats because, family, what if you ran a retreat and you made $20,000 for one weekend? Ellen Watts said, put this in the chat. Ellen Watts said, find a way to get paid to play. I wanted to travel the world, so I found a way to get paid to travel the world. It's that simple. I wanted to travel the world, so I found a way to get paid to travel the world. Because when you travel the world, don't you have to have funds? Of course. You have to book airline tickets, suites, boats, ferries, cruises, whatever you're doing, castles. I tell you, family, soul excursions will lead retreats to castles in Scotland. I promise you. It's all, wait till you see. We're taking retreats to the north, where we will be doing the lights, the northern lights, aurora borealis, with the huts with the glass top so you can sleep. Have you seen those tents, those dome tents that you can sleep in like Greenland, North Pole, stuff like that? I'm not a cold gal, yet I will go up there on a track for the Northern Lights, because Aurora Borealis has been calling me for a very long time. We'll be doing all of that. And I love doing it with our community. I just love it. Let's take a deep breath and get into this sigil. Another deep breath. For this third deep breath, soak in intentionally, consciously, as you inhale and soak in your entire being the rays from Sirius. If you were with us last night, you know exactly what we're talking about. Now bathe in the rays from Sirius right now. Sirius is the home place of Isis, Set, the great mother from whom Mother Mary was fashioned. Isis, our great mother. Feel the rays of Sirius penetrating and disintegrating old habits, worn out things you no longer need, old identities, the shell that needs to be cracked open, old fears, worries, doubts, concerns, overthinking. Feel the rays from the star, Sirius, bathing you now, disintegrating all of it. That is not love, abundance, beauty, joy, bliss, ecstasy, enthusiasm, happiness, accomplishment, productivity, fulfillment, deep fulfillment, love, 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 health, energy, vibrancy, sexiness, all of it, all of it, all of it. You can have it all. Success, extreme wealth, happiness, prosperity, abundance, all of it, all of it, all of it. It is with great honor that we welcome the presence of the great Isis, Queen of Heaven, and all the heavenly bodies assembled here with us now. It is with great honor that our source, here with us now, we give thanks, appreciation for all we have, all we are yet to have, all we are divinely destined and appointed for. We let it all in with a big fat yes. Amen. Yes. Yes, baby. Yes. 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 Just do that. Yes, baby. Yes, I let it in. All the love, all the joy, all the beauty, all the happiness. Woo, everything is working out perfectly for me. Yes, the angels are aligning my steps and leading my path. Woo, you know that scripture in Psalms that says that your word is a lamp unto my foot and a light unto my roadway, my pathways. Blessed, baby, is blessed. Come on, family. You know how we do this thing. Let's get into this sigil, shall we? So, you know, I have a story for just about every single spell here. You are reading the story of my life. Well, here are the notes on this spell. I created the sigil below as my trust sigil. It represents a solid base, that is the pyramid at the base, with a diamond atop and an arrow pointing to upper dimensions. I drew the sigil over and over while feeling the feelings of immense trust. Now, what is a sigil? A sigil is a simple symbol with great meaning encoded in it. You encode the meaning into the sigil. Now, why did I take the route of creating a sigil? Because I did not trust myself. Here is how you can tell if you do not trust yourself. You're always second guessing your decisions. You don't move confidently forward. Every step, you pause and reassess. You can't run because you don't know if you're running in the right direction. You hear your intuitive voice, yet you let the conscious mind beat that out. You know, but you act like you don't know. All of that, baby, you don't trust yourself. You don't trust yourself. Listening to outside authorities more than you listen to this. Baby, you don't trust yourself. And that's okay, because we got a solution. We have a solution. For every ailment, there is a spiritual solution. I'm a spiritual gal. The reason, here's why I'm a spiritual gal. Because I found that spirituality has the answer to every problem that humans have. Science doesn't have the answer to every problem that humans have. Philosophy, I looked at all the pathways to possibly solving all the ills of humanity. Philosophy Philosophy goes a long way. Philosophy doesn't solve it all. Religion goes part the way in solving some of the ills of humanity, yet religion makes a whole lot more ills for humanity. That wasn't it. Spirituality has been the only thing that I have found that works for every single person. And when I say spirituality, I don't mean belief, because atheists can have a spirituality too. You don't have to believe in a God to have a spirituality, to have a spiritual moment. I call spiritual moments of awe. You can be an atheist, not believe in a deity whatsoever, which is great, fantastic. I'm part atheist because I don't believe that there's some dude up there with a long white beard pulling the strings of everybody. We gave up belief in sky gods. Stop believing in sky gods. You are God. You are the representation, the representation, God presenting itself on the planet again. You are the infinite awareness. You are the infinite power. You are the infinite love. So everyone's God. So when I say spirituality, we could simply call it awe. We could call it the things that evoke something beyond this physical world for us, and we all have that. We could call it love. It doesn't have to be associated with a deity. So for me, spirituality works for everyone because everyone came from love, and everyone understands love, and everyone deeply experiences love. And we have these deep experiences within ourselves. We have joy, we have love, we have beauty. What is beauty? For me, I call beauty a spiritual experience. I call love a spiritual experience. I call joy a spiritual experience. Yeah, so that's what I mean when I say spiritual. I mean that which is beyond the physical. So so spirituality for me works for everyone because everyone's an energetic being. Spirituality is energy. It's how you know someone's mad, but they didn't say anything. They didn't do anything. They're sitting there stewing. And even though they try to keep a nice look on their face, you know they're mad. How do you know that? There is nothing that you are picking up physically that is telling you that. It is all energetic. Everyone is tapped in to energy because we are energy beings. So therefore, an energetic solution will work for everyone, regardless of color and race and creed and religion and background and culture and language. I'll tell you a story. Yesterday, I got a profound lesson in patience. And while I was in this experience of patience with this wonderful Mexican gentleman, me and him were working out the solution. He was so kind. Well, that's mostly all the people around here where I live. I live in the Yucatan, and the people in the Yucatan, they're not like people in Mexico City. There's nothing wrong with people in Mexico City. They're just different. I was more like people in Mexico City when I was living in New York City. New York City and Mexico City have a lot in common energetically. I don't live in a place like that anymore. I live in the Yucatan. And in the Yucatan, the people are so freaking beautiful. They're even different from the people in the state right next to us. Mexico has over 30 states. All these states are different. So the state I live in is the Yucatan. And right next to the Yucatan is Quintana Roo. And Quintana Roo is where Cancun is, Playa del Carmen, Cancun, woo, party, 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 party. You know Cancun, you go on the beach in the day, and it's all margaritas. It's all margaritas, mojitos. The biggest margaritas you ever saw in your life is party, 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 party. At night, you're going to go to Coco Bongo, the biggest club, and you're going to have women hanging from the ceiling with the glitter on and the, and the beautiful women bringing the bottles of Absolute and sparklers and all that in the club. Oh, what? That's not this. I'm just showing you the energetic distinctions. You go to Guadalajara, completely different. Mexico City, completely different. Tijuana, completely different. I'm in the Yucatan, completely different. It's worlds apart. People just think Mexico. It's like one whole place. No, Mexico is like the United States. The United States is not one whole place. First of all, you got Texas. We don't even know if they're really part of the United States because Texas is like, we have our own thing here. We have our own Texan flag. And yes, we part of the United States, but don't forget we Texans. Like Texas has something going on. And then, you go to New Orleans, they got something going on. New York has something different going on. LA has something different going on. Washington, D.C. has something different going on. So people look at United States like America. It's not America. It's a conglomeration of a lot of energies. Same in Mexico. So I say that to give you context for what I'm about to say. So the gentleman and I were speaking and talking. We don't speak each other's language. The second he rolled up, he read my whole energy. I read his whole energy, and we were going. We don't even speak each other's language. So all this global travel that we do, we just came from Greece and Italy. I don't speak Italian and I don't speak Greek, except oppa. In Greek, we know that one, right? I don't speak Greek. I promise you, we knew everything everybody was talking about. And they knew what we were talking about. I promise you. In Italy, I speak zero Italian. And oh my goodness, it's a party when you go to Italy because Italian people are super big people. I love big people, super animated. Hello. When you go to France, it's a different energy, especially Paris, which is even different from the south of France, going down to Cannes, right? Anywho, energy. So everyone is reading everyone's energy all the time. And you don't have to have a deity for that. You don't have to have religious beliefs for that. That is substantiated science. We don't have to argue over that. Therefore, an energetic solution would work for everyone. There are things that work for everyone. Love works for everyone. Abundance works for everyone. Freedom works for everyone. So a sigil can work for everyone because you're going to take a symbol and you're going to pack it with meaning. That's why the sigil is personal to you. Now, how do you create a sigil? Let me see if I have a pen nearby. I do. I'm going to show you because there are a few different ways that you could do it. I'll show you how I did mine. I'll show you the picture once again of mine. Here is the picture. Notice the pyramid at the base. Notice the tiny circle here, here, and here. Notice the diamond atop the pyramid. For me, a pyramid is the strongest structure ever. This is the Father, the Son, Holy Ghost, or Mother Mary. This is the top three, the supernal triad of the tree of life. And I wanted to go even up from there. There's a diamond representing the diamond nature, hardened. A diamond, I learned this when I went to Kenya. A diamond starts off as wood, petrified wood. And then petrified wood with enough heat and pressure turns into coal. And then with enough heat and pressure, diamond. I wanted that. And I wanted it all going up. This is loaded with symbolism of ascension, God, source, higher wisdom, higher knowledge, a continuous up. It's pointing up. Now let's come off screen share for a moment so that I can show you one of the ways that people construct sigils. And this is a simple way. Let me get the pen. let's say, so I told you what the symbolism of my sigil, the meaning, I gave you the encoded meaning of it. Okay. Let's say you want to trust. Write the word trust on a piece of paper. TRUST. Simple enough. Now, what some people do is they take the vowel off. So cross off the U. Simple enough. So now you have the letter T, the letter R, the letter S, and the letter T. You could cross off the second T because you already have a T. So now you have T, R, and S. You have 3 letters from which you can construct a sigil. Okay? Let's start with a T. I'm just going to draw a T. A sigil is always drawn. Please never do this with your computer or a tablet. It's not electronic. Don't do it electronically. Do it writing. There's a T. Now, I'm going to artistically add an R. See, I took the T, and all I did was add an R in an artistic fashion. I'm not finished yet with the sigil. Now I'm going to add the S. I'm just doing this according to I added an S. Now this could be a very good sigil right there. Boom, done. This could be an excellent sigil. Yeah, I like things a little more magical and witchy, so I'm just going to embellish it a tiny bit. I'm going to put a little tiny arrow up because I want up ascended consciousness. So I put a little up. Do you see this little up arrow here? Maybe I am going to also put a sacred symbol on it, like maybe I could put a pentacle. Where would I put a pentacle? Okay, I'm going to try a pentacle right in here. Hold on, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I just put a pentacle right in the little R part for magic, earth, air, fire, water, spirit. But I'm not finished yet. Keep going. Do your thing. Go for it. Okay, I'm going to put a little ball thing here and then a circle thing around here. Ah, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. But I'm not done yet. I'll just keep going with this until I have something that really speaks to me. I just put a line there. And then once you have it the way you want it, right? No one looking at this would know that this is your trust sigil. No one would know anything about what this is. Perfect for magic because even if you have Christian people, because we're Christian witches, right? Around here are Christian magicians or crystal pagans. We have a background in Christianity and we understand the Bible has tons of magic in it. And so we are witches, wizards, warlocks, and magical beings who did not forsake the Bible and our Christian roots and our Christian core, right? So your Christian friends can see this lying around. They wouldn't know what it is. Now, you would not expose it to them yet if someone was snooping around and they saw, because people live in different kinds of living arrangements with people. And some people do look at people's stuff, which is, that's not creepy or weird, is it? Anyhow, if you are around prying eyes or Christians who are kind of looking over your shoulder, it stands to reason. Don't do this around people. Keep it to yourself. Let's continue with the sigil. So the first thing you're going to do, and there is your beginning of a sigil for you to trust. So step 1 is you're going to decide to trust. Wow, why is step 1 always decide, choose? I've talked about it at length. This is day 27. No, 25, 26. So what day is this? Day 28. Ooh, we only have 12 days to go. Decide. You've got to decide. No magic will work until you decide. Wow, I found another. Thank you, Spirit. Correction. Going out in the next version of the book. Which you can buy multiple versions of this book, because as you write and draw, buy another one. And write and draw all over it, then buy another one. All right, everyone's going to be better. And the first ones will be collector's items because they're not in print anymore. Even the ones that have the original covers are not in print anymore. This cover has changed like 3 times. So the current cover will change again to another cover. And then the covers that we have, the original covers, those will be collector's editions. Yay! Create your own sigil that represents trust to you. Keep it simple. Any shape, size, color you desire, as long as it triggers trust in your subconscious. That's what that foundation, that pyramid, like that felt like a solid foundation. I can rest on that. I can trust myself. Draw it over and over in your wealth grimoire until you trust deeply. Feel free to use this trust sigil if desired. You just keep drawing the sigil over and over and over. A sigil must be drawn with your own hand. So what did I do with this sigil? Now, once you've got it encoded, when you have a sigil and you're feeling the feelings of what the sigil represents, you are encoding the sigil with the energy and the vibration. There's energy again. Of that which you desire. And it's a deep connection between the sigil and your subconscious mind. This sigil still lives in my subconscious mind. Every time I see it, oh yeah, trust myself. It's like shorthand. It's like boom. And why do they work so well? Because your subconscious mind doesn't speak words. Your subconscious mind doesn't speak words. Your subconscious mind doesn't understand English or French or German or any human language. Your subconscious mind understands this: symbols, pictures, moving pictures, feelings. Your subconscious mind speaks in dreams. It's otherworldly. It's not speaking English. So you're simply feeding your subconscious mind with the food that it likes and can digest. Now, after a while, when the sigil is really deeply embedded and you feel a connection and it's powered, it's really powered up. You've drawn it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. Every time you draw it, you're feeling the feelings of trust. You're feeling deepening into yourself trust, right? You're feeling where trust lives in your energetic system. And for me, trust lives in my solar plexus. It lives right here. Because that's the seat of which we power forward. And that's got to be a firm foundation, your spiritual center, your central sun. We are talking about a star bigger, 20 times bigger than our sun, Sirius, which is our spiritual sun, right? Higher dimension consciousness. Cosmic rays right now of Sirius are bathing us like never before for these 2 or 3 weeks, from about July 25th to about August 15th or so. As I talked about last night, your central sun is here. You have a sun inside of you. You have a Sirius inside of you. You are the microcosm of the macrocosm. As above, so below. The solar plexus is where I feel the trust of myself. I can power forward. I trust myself. Some people will feel trust lives in their being in the root chakra. We can't say for you what it'll be for you. You get to experience that and then express it to us. That's it for today. I'm Reverend Valerie Love. It's an absolute joy to share with you. I pray you have a beautiful, abundant, magnificent day. Peace.